Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Insanity here. Welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I'm pretty much going to bring you guys a review over the new operation or the new war mode within Call of Duty World War II. So today, the Resistance DLC Pack 1 just released for PS4, and you know, so far it's pretty fun. I haven't really played it that much. I just played the war mode, and I also played the Resistance remake from Modern Warfare 3, and honestly, both in which are very good, and they were actually a lot of fun new content for me. And you know, I always like new content, so yeah. So let's get into this war mode. It is called Operation Intercept. So we have to do as a first objective for the attackers is to rescue hostages. Now these hostages are in one of two doors, A or B. There's 3 hostages in each door. Now, in my opinion, it's always easier for your team to go for one door and then go for the other, and don't just split up and both of you go to A and B. Because like the defending team is split up between the 2 doors, so, and plus the B door is literally right by their spawn. It is like right next to their spawn, and you really do, like, once you run in there, they can, and you kill them, they can respawn right there. And once you open the door, they can just run in with grenades or something and just kill you. It's a very difficult objective to take, but once you take that, it's easier to get A. So and my recommendation is to go to B first and try to take that first. If you can't, just go back to A and then have your team go to B. So yeah. So the second objective as the attackers is to destroy radio equipment. Now we also see this in Operation Neptune, where you have to destroy 10 radio equipment, and it's honestly, in Neptune it's a lot more difficult because they're in a more bigger and more enclosed bunker, and it's very difficult for the attackers to get into that bunker in Operation Neptune. Now in this one, they don't have much buildables. They only have like 1 turret and then 2 or 3 doors that they could build up that we have to destroy. But if you go up, you can always get in from the top. There's probably going to be 1 or 2 guys always sitting up there. You can get them from the top. There's some radio equipment up top. There's a debris ramp going up to the top floor of this little house where all the radio equipment is. So you can go up that, and you can destroy radio equipment from there. Now the radio equipment, it looks like either a big locker like we see in Operation Neptune, or a little box. Like a little tiny radio box. Now each of these radios have different health. So like the little ones, they would take like 2 or 3 bullets from an SMG to destroy, as the big ones would take, like, I'd say like 30 bullets or so to destroy. So yeah, once you take over the radio equipment area, you have to destroy 25 of that, and once you take over that, you have to escort a tank. So escorting the tank is the last part in Operation Griffin and Operation Breakout. It's fairly easy for those 2 operations, but this operation, it's kind of difficult because, again, you have to really push that tank, and once you push the tank into to the next checkpoint, that checkpoint is their spawn. So you pretty much have to take over their spawn before you are able to even push the tank over that line. Now as attackers, I'd rate this as pretty easy. If you could get through the B door on the hostage part of the mission, it can get kind of easy from there. So once you get to the end of the tank, though, unfortunately I wasn't able to do it. But once you get to the last part of the tank, they literally spawn on top of the tank, and it's crazy. You have to literally dominate them in order to get that tank to the end of the line. But yeah, as attackers, it is pretty fun. So let's move on to the defenders. So again, it's pretty much the same thing as the attackers. You have to defend the 2 doors and defend the 2 hostage rooms, and it's quite easy from what I've seen. Like, they just took over B right away when I played, and honestly, it was quite easy. Actually, it was pretty fun too, because they would just flood in on A, and they only have like 1 or 2 doors to come through, and you know, you could just watch those 2 doors or jump down in front of those 2 doors where they would probably be stocked up at or whatever. But yeah, once they take over that hostage room, you actually are gonna defend again. You're gonna defend the radios, and this, for the defenders, from what I've seen, is very easy. There's always 2 or 3 guys up top, and you know, if they ever took over up top and you hear like radios being destroyed and the announcer going off and how radios are being destroyed, you don't see anyone on the bottom floor, he's most likely on the top. So you just run up there. There's like, I'd say like 6-7 radios up there, and you know, just run up top, just real quick pop them, and then run back downstairs. And it's kind of easy, but then again, like, it depends on the team you're playing all the time with Call of Duty. So yeah, and moving on to the last part, I actually didn't get to play this part yet, but as a defender is defending the tank, I don't know how hard this is. All I know is from my attacking experience. I remember it gets easier and easier as the tank keeps pushing. So in the beginning, you spawn pretty far from the tank, and you know, you're shooting at it. You know, guys are killing you because they have longer range weapons. They have the turret on top of the tank. But once they get into your spawn, it gets even more interesting, because again, you spawn on top of the tank. You literally spawn right there, right on the other side of the wall. So all you have to do is look around that wall and just unload and throw grenades, throw sticky bombs. You throw be that guy who uses a C4. It's quite easy from what I've seen, because like whenever I respawned when I'm pushing the tank at that point, I would spawn kind of decently far away. I wouldn't spawn on top of the tank, so they would just be pushing the tank back, and they would have a lot of cover. They have a lot of turrets back there too. So yeah, I mean, that seems pretty easy for the defenders. I haven't had hands-on experience defending that part yet, but it looks pretty easy. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Operation Intercept. My overall like rating on Intercept, I would probably give it a good, like, I don't know, like a good 7 compared to the other ones. My favorite is always going to be Breakout right now, and my favorite is Operation Breakout. The bridge part is my favorite part. It's just a sniping war, and it's so much fun. Operation Breakout, I'd give a good like 8 or 9. Griffin is my least favorite, then Neptune. So I would say Operation Intercept is probably at the moment my 3rd favorite operation. And that's not bad, because I mean, I like them. The only one I really despise is Griffin. I don't like Griffin at all. I actually find it really stupid, but you know, no hate on the game. The game's pretty good. The DLC is pretty good, so you know, I'm a happy camper. But yeah, that's pretty much the overview on what Operation Intercept is. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below, and go get that Resistance DLC if you have PS4. I think it's totally worth it. Judging on the war mode, I love war, so war I think is a good mode. Only if there's more operations that weren't in DLC packs, that would be really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Later.